which is kind of interesting. Yeah, we saw Kyung's mint 200. Like Kyung's just an amazing supporter. And the dude's got a shit ton of ETH as well, so he's willing to kind of support both ways. But like in the end, right? It looks like they're gonna struggle right now. They're at 1,100. This looks like it's probably gonna crawl to around 2,500. Again, it's been live for an hour and 7 minutes. Only 1,000 have gone through. The likelihood of this kind of minting out is really low. We'll see whether or not people on the wait list will want to buy and whether or not, the public will want to buy right behind it. But again, those windows are only an hour and then you're going to get this airdropped. And I'm not sure what CyberKongs is going to do. Like, I wish someone asked them where this is going to mint. Ooh, what did Bruno post? CyberKongs. Yeah, so they're saying Ronin's minted out. I mean, I'm actually not surprised that Ronin minted out because I think like the biggest problem here in this market right now is that they could essentially build a lot of awareness on Ronin because this is technically Ronin's first PFP mint. So Ronin is the side chain for Axie Infinity. Right? Ronins are definitely our PTC collection, but yeah, Ronin is the side chain that Axie Infinity as a team built and launched. And, for some reason, there's some partnership between CyberKongs on this front. So yeah, I know it was a little confusing. It's a major reason why we delayed our Ronin announcement. We had no clue CyberKongs was partnering with Ronin until earlier this week, which is, kind of, interesting. So that's why we made the change. And yeah, that's the crazy thing is Genkai isn't tradable. They're going to airdrop it afterwards as well, which is also a very strange strategy to like not announce publicly. And don't get me wrong, people have done this, right? But like usually you're doing it when you have bullish leverage, right? Like Captains did this, right? Ray did this with Captains. If you minted, you actually got an airdrop like 3 or 4 days later, which is pretty interesting, right? I think the question really now begs, right, is, what happens when CyberKongs doesn't mint out, right? And I think this is going to be like a major problem is that, I think they're going to have a huge difficulty, even if they do mint out. I think what they're going to realize here is that there's going to be a very tough challenge to maintain that buyer interest on secondary. And I just think that what's sad is that they're just going to make their existing holders bag hold this. And they're taking ETH from them and they're going to be down. And this means that there's probably going to lead to sell pressure on Genesis and maybe a little bit of sell pressure on, on babies. Actually, let's just go look at those here. Let me just pull that up real quick here. And we could share our screen. I'll share my screen, but here, let's go to OpenSea. Let's go to CyberKong since this has been live. I'm just curious if anyone's selling here at the moment right now. Oh, maybe did someone just buy? No, so no one sold a Kong in the last 2 days on the Genesis. That's a good sign. And again, that is one good thing that I really want to like share about here as well. And this is kind of the insane thing here in this kind of design is that they do have really good loyalty. Oops, sorry. Let me share my screen. I realize it's not shared at the moment. They do have really good loyalty. And I think that's like where they deserve a lot of credit. No one sold yet. That's a really bullish sign. Let's look at babies real quick at CyberKong. Or I'll actually open up a D1. CyberKong babies. What are they called? Aren't they called babies? Oh, yeah, there they are. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, still holding the similar floor. Let's see if anything got WETH today. Dude, not a single baby has been sold after them getting. Maybe they haven't got their airdrop claim yet. When does the airdrop claim happen? Does anyone know? Right? Like, I'm not sure what this is. Ooh, what's this chart that you're showing us here at the moment right now? Is this the CyberKong's Genesis, it looks like? Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, that is a pretty sad chart. I mean, most people forget, dude. CyberKong's once hit like 150 ETH floor in sales. It was nuts back in, this was almost 2 years ago, right? Or 18 months ago, 21 months ago, was nuts. And then what's kind of ridiculous here, right, is that what you see is that, it just slid all the way back. I mean, again, honestly, Cairo should use them as the example, right? It's kind of funny. It's like, at least we didn't lose as much net ETH or net dollars as CK Genesis at its peak, which is pretty crazy. Man, that is painful. And again, it's painful because when we look at all these things, right? And I posted that CyberKong's link a little earlier. Let me go grab that really quickly on the Magic Eden Launchpad. What we're just seeing is that it's very much trickling in. So I don't know, maybe when the waitlist comes out, this maybe hits like 2,500. So what's going to be interesting is that what do they do with the other 6,500 supply? I don't know. It's very interesting. I hope they just cut it. That could be like their best saving grace, is that it ends up being just a 10K collection on ETH, which I still think is too damn high, right? But I'm not sure what's going to happen here. And it sucks because, dude, these poor guys, these are some of the best holders. Like, I would love Kong holders. And there's a few Kong holders already in our community. And again, we partner with CyberKongs. Like, my favorite thing here is, let me see where our CyberKongs are. They're so cool. Where are our little CyberKongs? Come on, CyberKongs. Come on, CyberKongs. Okay, these are all the individual bodies. Do we have the ×4 collection? Oh, yeah, check these out. Like, I think these look fucking fire. Hold on. Which ones are the perfect sets? Yeah, these are the perfect sets. Check out these perfect sets. How dope. Yeah, and Kongs are really smart, dude. Fucking Coco's awesome. But, like, dude, I love these Kong characters. I can't wait. Especially that one in the center. Like, that thing is dope. I also like the Crazy Samurai one on the left. And yeah, it's so cool. Their IP is actually really amazing. So, I think there's a lot of opportunity to kind of build something really special here too. So yeah, I mean, Genkai will have to make some pivot. I think they're just gonna cut supply. There's no way they're gonna like drop mint price. Like, they should have learned from Ether. Don't drop mint price and then airdrop to initial holders. That's gonna be brutal. But you know what does work out for them is that if the floor isn't strong, that means they only have a 2,500 tradable supply on Web3 for like the first 6 months, right? Which is kind of nuts, right? If they do that, right, like a sub 3K supply, it might work out, right? Then of course it'll suck when the 7,000 all come out, right? In 6 months, right, in the market. But hey, that's like a good case scenario for them if they could like leverage that too. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen here. But here, rather than keep shitting on Genkai, and I hope they figure out a way. I hope they are able to deliver holders some value here as well. What I want to share with you is also another project that seems to be pretty incompetent, and that's our boys at Artifact. If you're not familiar, let me go to Twitter real quick. Oh, I'm on the shit. Okay, one sec. Let me close this and let me open this. Hold on, let me screen share again. Sorry, I forget sometimes on the. Here we go. Okay, you guys should see this now. Okay, let's go to Artifact. Our boys at Artifact actually made an announcement today, and they shared, or yesterday, and they shared the art for their animal collection. And I just want to be very honest, this looks very mid. Very mid, right? And I'm not sure what are they thinking. Why they do a side view? Why is this not 3D? Why is this not actually well connected? And yeah, why does this look like a weird beta shark or a shark that would be in like one of the Godzilla or Pacific Rim movies here as well? Oh, Bruno, those are brutal. Yeah, imagine buying one of those clones. Oh my god. Yeah, it is pretty brutal on being able to see this too. And yeah, dude, I don't know if that's 720p. I was so surprised. Like, dude, you have a collection that you're about to launch, and this was the best one that you can show me, right? Like where the head is clipped off at the top. It's got this awful just plain red background here. And like you give me this side view character that has no personality or anything to it outside of what, like a red eye. Like, oh my god, the mid journey thing that we just dropped for Reapers. Check out this mid journey thing that we just dropped in Reapers. Reapers got some cool announcements coming up. But like, dude, like this thing, mid journey does fucking way better work. They should fucking steal our mid journey prompts and like create this as the monster. This thing looks like he's ready to fucking fight. This dude's ready to battle a Pacific Rim monster, and like it actually has like so much more like style and vibe and interest, and like this fucking shit like doesn't take us that long to create. So like I don't even know what they're thinking. I want this as my Reaper, and yeah, we could do some really cool stuff. Yeah, I love that you have this one, Rain. This is one of our cool dwarf one of ones. Yeah, it's definitely Pacific Rim vibes on that Leviathan. So this is the monster that you guys have awakened because you didn't send any troops to this planet, this poor planet. I think this was Cirrus's planet, right? Uh, and this is kind of the amazing thing is that we could easily create this stuff relatively quickly. And dude, Lemon Boy, you can shit on it, but it's funny too. I know this. You actually like this. I'm glad that's the case. You actually think this is good though? Like you like that animal, bro, Lemon Boy. I don't know what you doing, man. I'm a hurt, bro. Like you used to have good taste, dude. I do not like that at all, bro. I think that looks like lazy 2D art. It's not even good shading. Like it doesn't. It's not even good silhouettes. It looks like short dimensionals. Oh shit. Oh, that's pretty funny. Oh man, I don't know what Artifact is doing, man. They're just dropping this, and there's no excitement. There's no awareness. It's got this awful red background. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just yeah, dude. It's definitely giving me Ever Eye vibes. That is Ever AI or however you pronounce it. It does give me those vibes, right? Honestly, I thought this was like the next character in like Sharknado or some shit like that, right? Like that's what it really felt like that as well. Um, um, and this is kind of where like I think it's pretty interesting on this front is that this market just doesn't know how to set expectations. Like no one's like working hard to build narrative and design. And then, dude, why are these guys launching this in this market when everyone's shitting on everything? And that's all that Artifact kind of shares. Ugh, it's sad, guys. It's like the end of Artifact is like as we know it. I mean, they've just fumbled this like no other. And again, like here, let's go to the Magic Eden Genkai. I just want to see. Actually, before we go to Magic Eden Genkai, I just love showing our Ronins. They're always fun to check out the dope ass Ronins here. Oh, I love our little Ronins, our 9 Ronins here. All right, let me go to the Magic Eden E. And here's the crazy thing: if you actually land on Magic Eden IO originally, you'll usually land on Soul, and it doesn't show anything here. Like if I were Genkai, I would have required Magic Eden to put on every channel. I don't care if it was Soul, Polygon, or Bitcoin. There should be a banner saying like CyberCon's Genkai coming here. Like I'm surprised that. So when you land on Magic Eden IO, if you haven't used it, you'll see the Soul nodes like, oh, where is it? Where's the mint? Then you have to click on the ETH, and then you have to go to hold on, I gotta click this, and then boom, now I'm in the ETH launchpad. Oh, okay, yeah, only about 30 minutes or about 50 minutes have happened since we started this call. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Anyone wanna mint? Oh, I'm not even on limit list. They didn't even give me a. Can you believe that? So rude of them. Dude, if that's the first time you've seen Ronin, bro, let me show you Baba. Let me show you some dope ass Ronin. Those are the rare Ronins, Baba. Those are the dope ass disciples. But like, don't get me wrong, even our base ones are sick. So like, here's a base, here's like a mid, here's like an ultra, a rare, and then like I'll get you the fire eyes. Oh, where's my fire eyes? I think we use these ones as well too. And it's crazy, man. We're right now working. Cookjay and team just sent me like I think 20,000 variations of these as well too, which are pretty cool. So yeah, check out these ones, Baba. These look sick. These, dude, I'm telling you, these are gonna be some of this will be the best pixel art on fucking ordinals. Like it's gonna be some next level shit. I can't wait to show this. I can't wait to like the world to see these crazy ass characters. We're gonna do some insanely dope stuff. Center Chef, is it worth hanging around in this market? It is worth hanging around, but I would be less active. That's my honest truth, man. Like, I'll be very honest. What would I be doing, dude? I'd just be focusing on free mint and like learning the meta and being aware of the meta. And it's not even collecting relics, dude. Like, I'm telling you guys like weirdly collect way too many relics. It's still so much fucking weird, right? But what's really cool about this design in this market is that you just want to keep learning if you believe ETH NFTs are going to be an opportunity here. And I would just stay around there as well, right? Yeah, and don't get me wrong, Center Chef, I would only be focusing on a few mints, right? Like there's like, we're really only focusing on jungle and Weebox at the moment right now. And I agree with Bruno. Like, this is the time to learn and get ready for the next go. Like, spend time on other chains. Like, whether it be ordinals, I'm super bullish on ordinals, right? But like, go spend time on Solana, go spend time on Polygon. I know it sounds stupid, but there's going to be opportunities there as well. So it definitely do not spend the same amount of time as you're doing on ETH right now. There's no point. Okay, you ask a good question. Yeah, inscriptions are going to cost a ton, but here's the amazing thing. I'm right now showing you guys the 680 files, 680 by 680. We'll probably do these at 340 by 340. But what's amazing is that our pixel team is so good that we've actually gotten these file sizes down quite a bit. So we're not using recursion. We're actually what we call these like pure inscriptions. And what's really cool about it is they're going to take their own block space. But most of these that are non-animated are like under 25 KB. And the ones that are animated are only 35 to maybe 40 KB, right? The file size is already incredibly optimized. So don't get me wrong, it's going to be pricey still to inscribe, but it's way cheaper than other ones as well, which is pretty cool, right? And this is kind of why we keep having a pretty nice opportunity in this market to still build something here as well. Yeah, Senator Chef, I would be minting free shit. Don't get me wrong. Like dude, I hear why you're bearish and why like you're not doing much. To be honest, you're probably right. Like I tell people this: if you don't have a lot of money right now, the best thing you could be doing is like honestly farming tokens, right? Farming airdrops. That's still a big opportunity here in this marketplace, which I think is really important, right? So just know that there is opportunities still to succeed in this market, but again, it's something that I wouldn't be spending as much time, right? So like I barely am looking at like real projects to mint or collect. I don't mint or collect anymore ever since Walt's Fault and Frankie's Dinner. I mean, jokingly, I still wasn't even minting prior to that anyway. I'm just focusing on building, right? And I'm learning stuff, right? And like ICO Beastas, like I'm learning P5.js as well. Like dope. Like I'm learning new tools, new opportunities, because here's what I have conviction on. Web3 will be a lot better in 2024. I think 2023 is almost lost to a certain extent. I think Ordinals is going to be very interesting here. As soon as we get through this kind of late August, I think you're going to see how we build the Ronin audience in a very interesting way. And that might be an opportunity for you. And I'm like, speaking collectively to everyone here, just realize like, this market is not worth the same attention that many of you are playing if you don't have large amounts of capital to play, right? The only people who should be hyperactive in this market are whales. There are some great buys out there in certain positions, primarily the art side of the equation, that you can, really do something here as well. So, that's kind of where this opportunity here can exist. But, I definitely would be conscious of your time here as well. Oh, they missed the Arkham airdrop, man. That could have been a good one here as well too. So, yeah, man, it's tough. It's tough out here, right? And I still want to just be very honest. And I'm glad it's still been a profitable year for you. And I think that's the opportunity, right? You can definitely be in a good position here to succeed and be able to get an opportunity. But man, I would be learning a new skill right now. I would be trying to learn a new chain and being early to a chain that I'd be bullish on, right? Like, to be honest, that's what I'd be spending more of my time on, right? That's really what matters. The hilarious part is launching a token's not hard, but yeah, like if you want to learn shitcoins or launch tokens, there's a lot of stuff. Just make sure you understand your legal requirements for the region you're launching your token in. But there's a lot of cool stuff that you could still do with this tech. And I think that's the one thing that I would try giving you guys in the collective advice is don't just be a collector, try to be a builder, right? If you can do that, there's a huge opportunity. And then, yeah, I agree with ICOBs, in regard to 696 question, like, what are the buys? It's a lot of the early art block drops, right? There are some new ones coming out. I think there was actually a good new one today or someone dropped something here as well. But you have to find the ones that are more grails. Yeah, because it is definitely oversaturated, right? I do agree with you there, 696, but as you look at where this is going, I think you're going to see a lot of good movement because what's great about art blocks, it's small supply. Most of these guys do not sell. So what is the metrics I'm looking at? I would go look at all the art block collections and rank them based off which collections have had the lowest percentage of supply being sold in the last 6 months. And what you'll end up seeing is like most of these art block collections, like 80 to 90% of the supply has not been sold in the last like 6 to 12 months for most of these collections. That's super bullish, right? And with that, right, then you're trying to find where are the ones that are worth putting, some smart WETH offers in. Because here's the truth, a lot of the sales on these art projects are WETH offers. People who need short-term cash, right? And if you want to get really aggressive, the next variable you look at is look at all the top AB collections you like and see which of those wallets are playing with leverage, right? And whichever collections have most likely the highest leverage, those are the ones that I'm most likely trying to be the best WETH offer on because the WETH offer delta is quite crazy, right? On some of these collections, right? There's actually some where, it's like 30, 40, 50% lower than the floor price, right? Like here, let's just look. Actually, I'm curious. I gotta go in just a bit because I actually have to go prep for um some collections. But let's go to OpenSea real quick. I actually love going to this. No, not this one. I want to go to the Art Blocks main page. This one. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. What's a good one to grab? Okay, let's go with Fidenzas. Let's go with the standard ones here first. And let's just go see what their floors are. Okay, well here, let me just open up another tab. One sec. Give me my Fidenzas. Fidenza by Tyler Hobbs. Okay. So look how crazy this delta is, right? 92.5 ETH to a 60 ETH floor offer, right? Again, this is a shit ton of money. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you play this, but on one of the most hype collections out there, it's a 30% delta discount, right? On that floor, which is insane at the moment right now, right? So definitely pretty interesting, right? Let's go look at ringers real quick. Right, I'm curious to see what those are at and the delta. Oh, so ringers are a little bit closer, 37 to 30, so probably not enough delta there to really play. But I mean, again, 7 on that, that's around a 20% delta. Pretty still strong. Okay, what are chromie squiggles at? Okay, these are, I think it's as you get lower on the floor price, yeah, it looks like there's going to be less of a range here. This is almost near 1-to-1. Okay, let's go back to that art blocks page and let's just grab one of these random. collections. Let's grab metaphysics, and then let me grab abstract. Where is my boy? I know which one I want. Not 3-minute meditations. What's the one that's got like it looks like a black hole? Why am I blanking on the name? Damn, dude, my computer is chugging for some reason, and I'm not even sure why. What is this? That's just Discord. Okay. Curious what neophytes at. Oh, here's Strata. That'd be interesting to look at. Let's see if we could get architecture. Sorry, I'm just like, there's so many collections. It's nuts. Talk about oversaturated. I'm just looking through all these different stuff. Okay. Okay, I'm too lazy to keep looking through all these. There's too many. Okay, so metaphysics. Okay, this is right now roughly a 50% delta, but again, very small floor price. This is a 75% delta, 0.4 to 0.1. So again, I'm not saying this is the one to go get, but there's some interesting movement here, right? And delta here. This one's around 40%, 0.099 to 0.052. We already saw Chromie Squiggles. Again, there's better ones to collect. I should grab like more of the top floor price ones. Recursion will be a good one to check out. Let's keep looking at a few more of these. This is fun because I'm also kind of learning with you guys because I haven't looked at a lot of this data. I really don't. I really should be doing this stuff, but I don't have time for it anymore. Elevated constructions is cool. Okay, I'll just check these ones. I'll just quickly look at the delta here. 0.15 to 0.022. Again, this isn't a huge volume collection. This one's not a huge volume collection, but again, seeing a 75-80% delta. But elevated deconstructions is, and as you can see, 60% delta, right, on that floor price, right? And that's kind of pretty interesting here as well. So, that's kind of where I'd be playing a little bit around here as well, too, in these designs and kind of see where they go. All right, let's quickly check on CyberKongs. How many more do they mint? It was at 1164 when we last checked. What's it at now? Okay, so 24 minutes in the last 10 minutes. Okay, so if we keep that rate going for the next hour and 20 minutes, that's 8 times 24 is some type of number. What, 192, I think? If my math is right. Oh, it is somewhat right. I'm not totally dumb. All right, 192. That's what they're on pace for to close out on this first one. Not too great. Not too ideal. It's gonna mint out by the next bull run. Shit. Oh god, man, it sucks, man. I wish it wasn't there. On this front. So, it is going to be like a pretty tough time here in this market here. And again, it's just how this game works, right? We all just want to understand that, this overall market is going to take some time to recover, right? And again, and I also want to be honest, I'm super bullish on ordinals, but like ordinals is rocky. It's super rocky, and I just honestly believe it's because no one's building anything interesting on ordinals right now outside of like maybe OMB, and even OMB is struggling. OMB is now under 0.2. They weren't able to sustain that floor there. Little Peepos have gone down under 0.08 at the moment right now. So they're down almost 25% from, mint. Bitcoin Whales is at 0.001. Seize Control is at 0.108. Ooh, I like that one. I like this Grim Reaper one. That one's pretty cool. I haven't seen that one before. Stop trying to give me all these ones. So what you're seeing, BTC to Gods is officially under 1 BTC. Ooh, tons of under 1 BTC, right? You're just seeing the price action on these are really slow at the moment right now. Yeah, last sale was 8 days ago, and there is a bunch being listed at the moment right now. It's tough, right? Bitcoin Frog still holding, surprisingly. Like, this is weirdly one of the best performing collections out there for a free mint, 10K supply, somehow holding 0.0265 BTC. That's a lot of money. That's around like $750, $800 fiat. So, 0.3, point 0.4 ETH floor price on a 10K collection. That's actually pretty impressive. But overall, right, volume's down here as well. And it's because, honestly, all collection markets are down, right? And it's funny, right? OCM Dimensions down to 0.33. I mean, I think I saw a sale at 0.298 earlier. Yeah, 0.298 about 24 hours ago. So again, you're seeing that Ornals is still figuring out its product market fit here as well. And this is kind of why you're going to see this opportunity here is that, if you are going to come into this market, you're going to have to build something very different. And Tribe has some really cool stuff coming in for Ronin. Like, I honestly think if I get this right, I think Ronin will show how NFT projects should mint, right? We're going to show you another way to build fair digital asset launches in this marketplace, which is going to be a really meaningful value. Yeah, I think Dr. Respects. The reason why you'd buy a BTC to God is because it's smaller in supply. There's some cool technology in regard to them putting it all in the same block. They inscribe them all in the same block. And honestly, it's more of a luxury whale asset for those who want something that's truly inscribed forever, right? Because all this stuff on the gods for ETH are not really on-chain assets, right? If the god stops paying its IPFS bill or the server that they are utilizing for their, whether it be Pinata or another IPFS like service, right? It's just an element where it's going to be lost. I mean, no, I agree. That is fair. K is right. It is not truly, inscribed at the high quality, and I agree with you on that front. That is actually a really good point, K. I'm so actually K. You're more impressing me because you actually have some really good knowledge on the ordinals front. Um, but yeah, you're exactly right. And this is actually why we love pixel art. And this is why like we're actually inscribing the same quality on that with high quality pixel art so it's truly on chain, right? And it's fully that quality is there forever and we're using block 9 sats which we think are cool but I don't want to say they're like so rare, so valuable here as well. I just think it's like, one of those interesting narratives that you'll see. It's actually crazy. I actually got the first audio recording. So we actually got someone, an amazing, a really nice, like friendly guy, Japanese voice artist, who's actually like his great grandfather was a samurai under the Shogunate clan. And we've been using him to do some voice acting, which is pretty cool. And I think this will be kind of really fun in this design is that we'll just kind of build this out. Nah, man, I like how you guys all asked me for alts. You guys already know my one alt, which is hilarious. It's OXLDV, and it literally is used for nothing, which is kind of funny. That's my only alt. I'm too lazy to have alts, man. How can I have alts in this market, man? There's too much. You guys take up all my time. I can't really keep pushing all these alts out here at this point too. So, hopefully you guys can see, I don't want to go spend too much more time here. I do need to like go run and actually do work for you guys as I get prepped for the next mint. But, just realize like everything is rough right now in this market. And let's just do our quick check on Blur on where things are going, right, with Blur. And it's brutal, right? And we look at the top collections here. Again, everything in the last 7 days is down 10%. The God's back under 8 ETH. Mutants hovering above 5. Azuki under 5. Bored Ape hovering around 30. Pretty brutal. But hey, shout out to Pudgy, man. Pudgy's doing a nice little counter narrative. Milady kind of doing a counter narrative. We'll see how long that sustains. But, they've, given back some in the past. I think Pudgy is like holding between 4 or 5 ETH is what they should focus on. I don't think Pudgy is the thing that you want to buy long term. Holy shit, QQL mint pass going up like crazy. That was one of the buys that I think the market missed. It got down to like 4 ETH at one point. This was a huge win if you were into art. Super smart. Why is it up at 9? Let's just quickly look at this. Holy shit, someone just swept a ton of them. I'm assuming this is Machi? Yeah, it's Machi. Machi just collecting these. Machi's single-handedly taken this collection from like a 4 ETH floor. He owns 86 of these now. Holy crap. And he owns 43 Bored Apes. Wow, he's accumulating there as well. And dude, okay, let's look at his cost. He was buying them up at 4.27, right? Was the lowest one it looks like he bought. So this guy is single-handedly taking it from 4.27. Oh wow, he bought one at the top here at 22.59. I'm curious. I didn't realize it got that high. That's holy shit. He bought a shit ton in September 2022 at those price points. But yeah, at the bottom, he got it at 4.27. Wow, and he minted a shit ton. Wow, this guy has a huge position. So July 5th, he got in. So it was literally at the start of this month. It was at 4.27. And the guy is single-handedly taking QQL mint pass to 9 ETH floor. I mean, he can't really dump this shit, but maybe he can dump this shit because look at the bids. There's still 13 bids at 7 ETH, so he could kind of get out, which is interesting. I'm curious to see what he's playing here, but very interesting to see this kind of play. It's not usually what Machi would do, but the guy is doing it. Holy cow. Yeah, ICO Beast has a really interesting point. He says, personally, I think Machi is angling to a certain court that he's constructively been a market maker for Blur and wants to get paradigm funding. You want him, like, like on this front? Yeah, I think Bruno's right, though, in the end. Like, I think he's going to wait until the bid wall is, thick and then dump. But it's weird. Art is not the place to do the dump plays. So I'm curious why. I weirdly think he actually wants to make this play here as well. But yeah, Art Loft knows Machi's entry price is more than 15 ETH in median. I don't think it's that high, right? When we were looking at it, it probably looks closer to like 12 ETH. He has a couple. I mean, he got so many in at 4 to 8. Quite a bit, but there are these ones at the top. I would say it looks like his average is probably closer to like, I would guess like 9.5 to 10 would be my guess, is what he's gotten in at, right? Which means that he's technically at break even at this, non-liquid floor price, right? Or close to it. So I am curious to see, can't you look at, oh yeah, let me see. You're right. You're right. Total cost is 614. There it is. So let's 614 divided by 86. Good call, Saita. So, oh yeah, dude, his average is 7.1. Oh no, but that doesn't include, because he also has that is generally the right number, right? But he also minted, so it doesn't include, right? He has all these ones that he technically minted. So their cost was what? 5 ETH, right? On these? Do you guys remember? I think QQL's mint price was 5 ETH. Is what it settled at. Does anyone remember? I think it was 5 ETH that it settled at, but I might be totally wrong. I can't remember. I remember it like dropped lower than most people expected when it came out. I don't remember what it settled at. So yeah, it looks like his entry here is around like 9 ETH to 10 ETH still. We would have to pretty much be able to kind of scale with that as well. So pretty interesting on that design. So again, fun to see this. Again, if you ever want to have fun, like just like you guys all should be coming into the airdrop button and just seeing like the leaderboards. It's still one of my favorite things. Like, I mean, this is Machi, right? No, this isn't Machi. Oh, they won't even show unrealized. P&L is currently inaccurate due to blur lending. Oh, click to see realized. Oh, negative 9,812. ETH. This account is almost lost 10,000 ETH at the moment right now and realized profit and loss. It's not truly accurate, they're saying, due to some blends, but I don't think it's that far off. I think this is definitely right. Oh, do you guys realize that's $20 million? $20 million. Oh, Oh, okay. Oh shit, the final price for all 900 mint passes was at 14 ETH. Oh shit, dude, then I think Artloft is right. This means that he's probably at an average at 11 or 12 ETH. Shit. That's crazy. I didn't know it settled at 14 ETH. That's insane. Thanks, Bruno, for that information there as well. Oh my god, that's so nuts. Okay, so this guy's dude, this guy not 10,000 ETH on this one. Okay, let's see the next highest bidder that I could find here with points. It looks like this 77E. Let's check this guy out. Here's a 425 in Mandarin that I cannot pronounce. All right, let's check out this guy. Ooh, let's see the reveal. Oh, what? Negative 34,000? What? Who does this account? What? What? What am I looking at? What is this? This is nuts. What is this? The number one farmer? Who is this account? What is this account doing? Oh, he's like, this account's never even signed into this account's never even signed into OpenSea. What? Wait, what? Oh my god. Okay, well, here, I'll drop this. I'll drop the wallet. I gotta go check out 34. You guys realize that's $70 million. Those guys down $70 million. What are we doing? Holy cow. I actually have never seen that high of a number. I didn't even know what that was. Like, oh my god. No, dude, not even a Saudi prince would do that. That's so dumb. Saudi princes at least know they gotta make money on that shit. 70 million. Oh my god, I need to go see what this guy got on the fucking point. What the fuck? Oh my god. That's insane. Oh, that okay. Well, that was crazy. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's see the next reveal. Someone with a Mander name. Oh, 25,000. Oh my god. This is $50 million. Oh my god. Oh my god. These numbers are so nuts. These numbers are so nuts, dude. I gotta go play. I gotta go see what the ROI on this shit is. I need to see what they're making on the blur side of this. This is so nuts. Bro, I always thought like 10,000 was the highest I'd ever seen. I wasn't really clicking through this. Holy shit, these guys just showed me oh my god. Dude, guys, these are insane numbers. 25,000 ETH, 34,000 ETH. Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay, let me click on this guy. I'm scared. This guy might even have more. Okay, let's see who else we can see that has high points in this season. I'm only choosing the people with high points this season. There might have been crazy people in previous seasons too. And this is only sharing the daily leaderboard here. Okay, let's check out this guy. Oh, come on. Realize profit loss. Let's show it to me. Oh, only 587. Okay. Wait, what is this profit? 52. All right, this guy's just playing it well today. This one's not crazy. Oh my god, though. Dude, this is the most insane thing ever, dude. I just want to. Okay, can you just show me what this wallet's been doing? Can you show me the history? What is this guy? Oh my god. So he lost 30 ETH. What is this guy doing? Oh my god, this might just be like I might just have to sit with this wallet forever. I just want to like understand what the fuck they're grinding out. Because I mean, these guys aren't stupid. No one's fucking around with this kind of loss. It's not wash trading, guys. No one washes to lose $70 million, right? I don't even no, it's not even tax loss. That's not how it works. This guy is playing some arbitrage on the blur token. Like there is something, right? Like there's no way they could be this stupid. There's no one play anyone who has access to $70 million in ETH, right, is not that stupid. No matter what. They might have Papa's money, but Papa ain't gonna give you $70 million. Bro, no lottery winner though. Anyone dumb enough to be like, oh, I won the lottery. They ain't gonna dump 70 to play blur point bids. Come on now. Come on. We gotta have some. There has to be some irrational stuff. I don't think it's shady. I think these guys might be willing and winning on. Oh yeah. Okay, they sell NFTs to themselves. Essentially, is what they're talking about. But even that, I'm curious. You're right. I'm curious if there's like, I mean, but just look at this wallet. This guy's just straight up taking losses, right? Like it's nuts. I'm very curious to understand, and all the counterparties are quite different. There's multiple wallets. This wallet does come up quite a bit though. What is this one? Let's see this 29469. This guy is one of the counterparties on quite a bit. What's this guy realize? Oh shit, this guy's up 270,000 ETH. Okay, there's something weird fucking happening. What the fuck is this? This guy's up, wait, $550 million? Am I reading this right? What the fuck? Am I reading this right? $550 million? Like, what the fuck? Like, man, that can't be right. That's like the entire market cap of these assets. What am I looking at? Oh my god, yeah. Some of these might be just bugging out. I need to go figure out, but what the fuck did I just read? This guy's realized 200, like, what? Okay, let me see his history. Okay, yeah, this is clearly the account with the other guy. These two are in cahoots here. Okay, I gotta figure this out. This is like a whole rabbit hole that we just went down, dude. I want to understand what the fuck these guys are doing. Yeah, we do need them as our next village partner of our show. Like, what the fuck is going on here, right? But this is what I'm trying to share here is that there's totally different games being played on Blur, right? Totally different games, right? And these guys don't give a fuck about the floor prices, right? They're playing some arbitrage with the token, some arbitrage on tax losses, some arbitrage on asset manipulation. Because again, these guys could also be double dipping with different wallets and playing like NFT perps. That's what a lot of people don't realize. You could fucking like actually use like the ability to like short an NFT collection now, right? Like that's insane. Like you could do some crazy stuff, but these numbers are insane, right? And there's kind of this other thing, right? That something else is happening. Honestly, I really kind of want to understand what's going on. Now, I mean, the airdrop was not that big. I mean, it could justify maybe, I don't know, what is the largest airdrop? Let's see if Google can tell me this. What was the largest airdrop to a wallet for the Blur token? I wonder if anyone actually broke down this analysis. Biggest Blur where airdrop whale starts selling. Okay, let's see what this guy did. OXD5E, okay, has been the center of attention due to its massive accumulation. No, but this isn't like earned tokens. This guy like bought tokens. God. Blur reached a $45 high on February 13th and has now dropped 99.22%. It's funny that they're using that number. That was never a real number. Okay, that doesn't really say it. Like, how do I see? Okay, NFT traders flex their Blur airdrops. Here's who got the most tokens. Okay. In fact, the top trader snagged more than 1.9 million. Yeah, of these tokens. So the top trader got 2 million, right? In season 1. Oh, curated by Dune. The top claimant took 3.2 million tokens, valued at about 1.93 million at 60. Yeah, so something else is happening here, right? All right, here we go. See, good old Google coming through. Oh shit, we could actually see all the airdrops here. All right, this is a cool Dune one. Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, it's either money laundering or they're finding another way to build revenue generation by doing your NFT perps. I don't know what's happening, man. It's actually like a crazy web that I haven't spent time on. But if the largest airdrop on season 1 only made like $2 million, and that was at 60 cent a token, right? And we're now at like what, 30 cent a token right now for Blur. What the fuck is season 2 gonna deliver? What the fuck are these numbers looking at? Yo, this is crazy shit, man. I might ruin my whole weekend by going down this rabbit hole. I probably won't because I actually have shit to deliver. But like, it is really interesting. But this is the worst part about this collection. Even if this is money laundering, even if this is arbitrage, what does it mean? We get fucked as the small bag NFT collectors, right? Like we all get fucked, right? Like it was nuts, right? And this is kind of the problem here, right? Is that, this is what we have to tolerate. And this is why, like, I mean, this is like the hot take that I have. Like, I'm legitimately considering blocking Blur, like completely. Like, it's kind of nuts, right? Like, I literally will block Blur because I don't think Blur offers me any value when I already have loyalty of users. I don't care about volume. I don't care about the royalty side of the equation per se. I'd rather be okay forcing people just through a couple of channels and not let it have this kind of manipulation that we're kind of seeing in this market. And it's some crazy manipulation, guys. These are some insane numbers to say out loud. And it's something that you also need to be conscious of, right? Like, you all need to be conscious of it, right? And with that, I just do appreciate, you guys have sat through this, it's been 2.5 hours now kind of going through this. So I'll give you guys another relic here. I want to make this relic interesting. One sec. Let me see if I could do this. Let me see if it works. No, not that one. Hold on. Wait, let me go back to. Yeah, I want to know what this wallet is that lost 35,000. Or no, I want this wallet who somehow made $540 million according to Blur. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make his fucking wallet address the the name of the relic, which is pretty funny. I just really want to know what this dude is doing. This is hilarious. That is gonna be my favorite thing to fucking look at later. All right, let's head to the secret chamber. um, set etch. Bring down this wallet address. I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna give this is gonna be fast one. This is gonna be for those of you guys who got those fast fingers. 24 seconds in honor of Kobe. All right, the password is 02873. The password is 02873. You're going to get a super long wallet address tied to this. Again, the password is 02873. Let me see if I could get a 02873. Did I get it in? Woo! I don't know if I got it in. I literally did it at the buzzer. I'm going to see whether or not it worked for me. All right, everyone. Appreciate you joining. Probably will see a lot of you in an hour in the other next session, and hopefully you guys will have some fun with Reapers. And I think there's another Reapers